Hey guys, it's Kim here with Fairily Fiber Fun. Thanks for joining me on this 100 days challenge. So we are running a craft along challenge for 100 days with Sadie of Sadie Spin Craft, and I am running it in the Facebook group, the Fairily Fiber Fun Facebook group, and there's already loads of plans being spoken. It is currently January 5th today, and I decided to start my 100 days challenge early so I can get it filmed, edited, and uploaded by the end of May. So this 100-day challenge is running from February 1st through May 21st. That is exactly 100 days, and it is running, like I said, in the Facebook group. There's a chat for it, and the regular group, whichever floats your boat is what works. So I am planning on spinning every day for 100 days. I'm going to try. I have tons and tons of knitting that I do every single day, and so I don't think I need to challenge myself with knitting. Sadie is going to try to knit every day, an hour every day for 100 days, and we have some people saying they're going to do quilting or sewing every day, or crochet every day, work on whips every day, try to get those finished. I think all of these ideas are really fantastic, and I'm super excited for everybody's plans. So I am going to spin. I have a spin in progress right now on my wheel. I'm going to get started on that, and then I have about 100 other spins that I want to get to, and I just don't have the motivation for. So maybe this challenge will kick my butt in gear and help me get some spinning done this year. It's going to be a busy year, so we'll see how much I get done. I have no time restrictions whatsoever. It's if I spend 10 minutes, that's fine. If I spend an hour or 3, that's fine. So it's kind of whatever I feel like doing each day, but I am going to try to spin every single day. So I hope you will join me on this fun adventure, and it is the first time I've ever done a challenge like this. I've always thought, oh, that'd be fun, but I know me and I'm not going to keep up with it, so why bother? But when Sadie said she was doing a knitting challenge for 100 days, I was like, I can't resist. So here we go. Hey guys, mid-month check-in for the 100-day spinning challenge. Camera's crooked. Is that better? I'm not sure. Anyways, doesn't help when this curtain back here is not straight. So today is January 17th and it's Friday. I believe it is day 12 of my spinning challenge. I think I started January 5th. If I started on the 4th, then this is the 13th day. Day 13. I need a nap. Anyway, I wanted to share my progress with you. So I have 2 bobbins of plied yarn right here. This one is, these were leftovers from the dress, the Christmas dress. So this was a single of comb top and a single of roving that I had made. And if you guys want to see those videos, they're over on Ko-fi for members, where I did the blending and did a little comparison between the roving and the comb top, how that looks, because I made the roving to match or mimic the comb top. That was kind of fun to do. So when I ran out of the comb top, I just stopped and broke it off. And then I finished on this bobbin with just the roving because I had a lot more of that. So this is all plied up, just simple 2-ply. Those are done. I need to get them off the bobbins so that I can free up those bobbins. But I currently have 3 other bobbins in the works, and these 2 are waiting for number 3 to be finished, which is the gray Jacob. So this one was about halfway filled before I started. This one had some leftovers on it, and the Jacob had some leftovers on it. These 2 are now done. At least I believe they're done. If not, I'll just put more tunis on here and then finish plying. So the Jacob is almost done. I've been working on it a lot. I did a ton of spinning since starting this challenge, and I'm really, really proud of myself that I've only missed 2 days. I think it was day 7 and then yesterday. So, and I don't know if that's like day 11 or day 12 because I'm not sure if today is day 12 or day 13. You get the idea. Both days that I missed was because I was sick. The first one, I was so nauseous. I couldn't stand moving my legs that much. That much motion just turned my stomach. And then yesterday was because I was aching from head to toe from a fever. So, and no strength at all. Like, my wheel doesn't weigh a whole lot, and I have it up on top of a dresser, and I just take it down and put it on the floor in front of my chair so I can spin, and then I put it back up on top of the dresser when I'm done. That protects the wheel from damages. After my man fell on it and broke it, like, that's what we decided to do, was put it up off the floor, out of the way where it cannot get fallen on and broken again. So that's where it lives. And I just didn't have the strength to get it down yesterday and spin and then put it back up. There was no strength at all. So I'm feeling better today, but it hasn't been fun. And I've had to push really hard to spin every day. The first 5 or 6 days, I was on it. I was on a roll. I was in the mood. I was enjoying spinning. I was excited. And then I started having to push really hard to make myself spin. But I also wasn't feeling well. I was sick for a whole week. And sick enough to have to push really hard to get anything done. Laundry day was like dragging myself over coals to do laundry, dragging myself over coals to do grocery shopping. It was dragging myself over coals to go pick up the kids from school. I mean, it was getting pretty bad, but I've done a lot of knitting and a lot of resting. So slowly getting better. I think yesterday was the worst. And the absolute worst of being sick has been the lack of strength. I'm so used to being strong that I feel like something is wrong, that I can't do anything. I can't open a bottle of water right now. I have no strength whatsoever. It's pathetic. But I know that it's just because I've been sick, and once I'm better, my strength will return. And in fact, I'll probably be even stronger because I've been pushing while not having access to all that strength. And my body's going to respond to that with, oh, you need more strength. Because, you know, our bodies are just amazing that way. So I'm going to quit rambling and get back to the 100 Days of Spinning challenge. And hopefully I said everything I meant to say, because this is only like the 4th time I have filmed this segment. I keep rambling and forgetting which vlog I'm filming a check-in for, because I have 3 or 4 vlogs going right now. This is what happens when you batch film. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. Enjoy a few more days of spinning. I will be back with another check-in, and I know I will be feeling a whole lot better by then. I am so excited, because I finally finished the Jacob of my 3 breed spin. Got it right here on the Lazy Kate. No, wrong way. I'll show you this way so they don't fall off. So I've got the Gulf Coast, Jacob, and Tunis. And I know I don't have enough of the Jacob and the Tunis, but I had leftovers on here forever and I wanted to use those up. And then I can spin more, just enough to be able to finish plying. So I'm applying this on Mr. Squeaky, my spinny cube, and my bobbin's getting quite full. So I'm just hoping I can fit the whole thing on there. It's supposed to fit a whole pound, so I should be able to, but it doesn't look like I will. Oh, let me just show you. So this is how full the bobbin is, and I've got a ton more to put on here, but I've done all of this today, and I started the next spin, which is to finish the Montedale sock spin that I have 2 ounces already spun, and I am working on the other 2 ounces. So I've split that one in half, and I'm spinning half to one bobbin, half to the other bobbin, and then I will 4-ply. So I'm looking forward to getting that done, but it is super thin and it's taking forever. I haven't done a super thin spin in a really long time, and I forgot how time consuming they are. But I think I have made up for the 4 days I missed while I was sick. It's great to be feeling better. Although I didn't get anything done I was supposed to because I was just spinning. That was all I was doing. And I really, really, really want to finish the plying, but I also want to knit. Maybe I'll watch YouTube videos and ply. Save the knitting for another day. That sounds like a good plan. I can just sit here on my bed and chill and run the e-spinner. I think that's what I'm going to do. So to wrap up January, remember I started this January 5th, and by January 31st, I had spun up this humongous skein of yarn. This is the 3-breed Red Gulf Coast, Gray Jacob, and White Tunis. I ended up with 544 yards, which being a 4-ply is about 2,176 yards of spinning total. Then we have the 2 leftovers from the dress, the 102 yards 2-ply, which is 306 yards, and then the other one that was just roving, it's 162 yards 2-ply, 486 yards of spinning total. And then I had the Valentine spin, which is 118 yards 2-ply, and it is 354 yards total spinning. So in all, in about 25-26 days, not counting the days that I did not spin, I spun 3,322 yards, not counting the little bit of Montadale that I spun that is still on the bobbin. I missed several days of spinning, but I did knit every single day, pretty much. So I'm pretty happy with that. However, and now we're moving into February. Guys, it is the end of February and I have not filmed any check-in at all for this video. I completely forgot about it. So I'll just show you where I'm at because you've already seen all the footage and you may be wondering, what? I thought this was spinning challenge, Kim. Why was there knitting in there? Because I did nothing but knit for the first half of February, pretty much. But I'm almost done with the body of this top. I want it a little longer, but I just ran out of my second skein of yarn and I have only one left. So I'm going to do the sleeves and then finish off the body. This is on hold because I got bit by the spinning bug again. Hence why I've done a whole bunch of core spinning here lately. And like right now, today is literally February 28th. I am putting some core spins yarn back through my wheel to add twists to them and spiral plying. That's what I've been working on the last couple of days, and that's what I'm doing today, trying to finish up this last one that I decided to convert over to super coiled art yarn. And okay, so I only missed 5 days total in February, but of those 5 days I was dyeing wool and tatting and other random stuff, so I was busy and I was doing fiber art stuff. But I spent 12 days knitting, doing nothing else. 11, well, I did other stuff too, but I didn't do any spinning. I spent 11 days spinning and missed a total of 5 days of either knitting or spinning. So this challenge has kind of morphed into whatever I'm doing at the time. It is just gonna fit because I couldn't force myself to spin. I think what made me stop was the Montadale. I was trying to spin that sock yarn into a sock yarn and it just, I wasn't in the mood for it. I didn't want to do it. And then I had someone ask me for art yarn and I started core spinning everything and got bit by the core spin bug, met with her, and she wanted thicker art yarns, more fancy with all the super coils and stuff. So I am now converting over the core spin yarns to super coils. I have more wool from her to core spin really thick and do super coils. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to doing more of this. I did start my advent calendar spin, but that will be its own separate video. So I'm just putting little hints of that in here. And I'm really excited about the advent spin. I did this 12 days of desserts advent. I don't have all of the 12 days because some of them I used up when I was creating the advents for my customers. I didn't have any leftovers. So I gave all the leftovers to myself and I am in the process of spinning those up, but I got derailed with a custom order. So I don't know what March is going to look like. But hopefully I can remember to do a little more frequent check-ins than once a month so that you can kind of stay on track with me, or I can stay on track with you, or however you want to word it. Okay, so to wrap up the end of February, we have more yarns, but a lot less yardage because these are core spun and spiral plied. They're art yarns. They're not going to have a whole lot of yardage. So I did the Tunis core spun. It was 200 yards. I put it back through the wheel to add more twist, and then I super coil plied it and ended up with 88 yards. So it's 288 yards total of spinning. I'm not counting putting it back through the wheel as spinning, is just letting the wheel take it in, you know. Then we have the black bat that I spun up and plied. It's a 2-ply. It is 98 yards for a total of 294 yards. And the way I'm getting my total, excuse me, the way I'm getting my total yardage spun is I take each ply, so the total yardage, I've made a 2-ply, so it's 2 strands that make that. But I not only spun each of the singles, I also plied it. So that's 3 times it has run through my fingers. So the total yardage times 3 for the singles and the plying. I hope that makes sense. If you have a 3-ply, you count the 3 singles plus the plying. So you would multiply it by 4, etc. This is 294 yards of spinning. Then we have this one that I just put back through the wheel. It's an old spin. I put it back through the wheel and spiral plied it. So it started out as 110 yards and ended up being 52 yards of spiral plied. So this was just 52 yards. And then we're going to do this one next. This is just a little bit of fiber I had laying around, and I very loosely core spun it and got 68 yards for this. And then I started working on my advent calendar. So pumpkin roll here, this is 30 yards of core spun. And then we have the Santa macarons, and this is not Santa, snowman macarons, 56 yards. And then the last one that I did is the strawberry swirl cheesecake, and it is where's that one? It's 80 yards. I haven't steamed this one, and I haven't put a tag on it yet. But I did just count the yardage. So that puts us at a total of 868 yards spun for February, while in January we did 3,322 yards. So we're now at a total of 4,190 yards spun during the first 55 days of our 100 days challenge. And I'm just calling that the first half, especially with all the days I missed. So that's a lot of spinning. I am not happy with how little I spun in February, but I'm really happy with what I did at the end of February, last 2 weeks, second half of it. And I am currently working on this one. So it's on the wheel, and I have the bourbon fudge advent on the wheel, dessert, whatever. It's over halfway done. Can't count either of those for yardage because they're not finished, so I can't count them. But anyways, that's where we're at the end of the first half of our 100-day challenge, and I want to thank you all for joining me on this. I've really enjoyed hanging out with you and showing you all I've been doing, little glimpses of each day that I remember to film something, let alone actually remember to do something. So hopefully March, the second half of this challenge, March and April, will be a whole lot better. We shall see. So yeah, I'm gonna let you go, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.